Uncanny Avengers number 28 by Jim Zub and Sean Isaacs. Johnny Storm walks away from the lawyer, refusing to speak about the Fantastic Four. As his peers finally convince him to listen, it turns out that he's the sole living heir to all of Reed and Sue's inventions and patents, a trove of intellectual property that makes him suddenly a billionaire. Meanwhile, Beast walks the streets to meet a friend, impressing a little girl along the way. When he arrives at the bar, Wonder Man has already started on a few pints without him. Together they catch up. Henry McCoy dazzles Simon Williams with tales of his latest screw-ups, from transporting the original X-Men to the future, betraying them and joining the Inhumans, and even working for Hydra. Wonder Man matches him with tales of being both dead and alive, a failed actor, a failed Avenger, and being pulled back to life during a kiss between Rogue and Deadpool. Suddenly they hear a siren, and the two immediately leap into action. Over coffee, Rogue and original Avenger Janet Van Dyne talk about her taking over the role as the group's leader. While being hesitant, the Wasp refuses to take no for an answer, while nearby, Johnny laments about being forced to pay taxes. Back on the streets, a newly pacifist Wonder Man and Beast fight the supervillains, eventually subduing the escaping armored truck that they're in. The two hand them over to police and with a high five continue their bromance as what I assume are now members of the Avengers, maybe? At a nearby restaurant, Quicksilver and Synapse talk over dessert. He's just on the cusp of telling her how much he likes her when she gets a call from Rogue. They suit up and zip over to the old mansion, which now lies in ruins. Scarlet Witch and Dr. Voodoo summon magical assistants, and a mystic army of builderbots begin repairing the massive headquarters piece by piece. As the tiny crew works, Quicksilver loudly complains about messing with sorcery, and a falling juggernaut appears to be milliseconds from crushing them. What happens next? We'll have to wait to find out, as this one is left to be continued. While it appears to me that this title will remain the bastard stepchild of the Avengers universe, I'm kind of okay with that. I remember as a kid reading West Coast Avengers, usually part of some grab bag or freebie deal, and thinking how these guys were like the Avengers' cooler cousins. That's kind of the vibe this book gives off. I once considered moving on from this one, but at this point, it's such a quick and decent monthly read, I'd miss it too much. As far as this issue goes, I give it an 8 out of 10. If you like this video, there's hundreds more like it spanning several current and classic story arcs. Click the boxes here for more playlists. This video is also accompanied by my blog at nerdiestkidyouknow.com. You can also find links to my Facebook or Twitter pages, as well as a link to this very issue for sale on my eBay page by clicking below. For the Nerdiest Kid You Know, I'm Sam Torito. Thanks for watching.